What is up, Hardcore Nation? It's Hardcore Christopher here, and today is Saturday, and oh, what that means, a live stream. Now, I'm gonna try to go longer than 30 minutes if possible, but considering that today I have a teensy weensy little headache, I will see if I can hold off. Um, so I feel like we just needed. I feel like I just need to talk to you guys and get your opinion on what happens when somebody issues you a challenge and they don't really tell you exactly what the challenge is. Because everything wrestling at the end of his TNA World Championship unboxing, which didn't come into it wasn't delivered in a box, so I would call it an an un an unbagging and unpackaging, but not an unboxing. Um, he declared. He said, "Hardcore Christopher, are you ready for a challenge?" And he left it at that. Do tell what your challenge is. Wait a minute. You're probably not even watching right now. So I imagine his challenge is something wrestling related. And if it is something wrestling related, I'm all for it. If it's something completely not wrestling related, which I will be completely shocked if it is, I'll still be game. But just between but I do like the TNA World title, not the Impact World title, because I don't really like the design of it. Um, but I think yours truly will be having that TNA World title draped around my shoulder. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? That that really does sound good. You know, me and everything wrestling, we go back and forth, and I keep on asking him. I really keep on asking him, when can I take that AEW title away from you? And his response is always, if you can beat me in a match. Well, obviously, I'm not going to wrestle everything wrestling because let's face it, he is he's like 38, no, 37 years old. So that means he is older than I am, smarter than I am, stronger than I am. So, yeah. The second, I'm just gonna go off on random subjects. The other subject is what is with sex change operations? I am sorry, but I believe that if you were born a woman, you're a woman, and if you were born a man, you're a man. End of discussion. But now, now we get to a point where it seems like everybody is having a sex change operation for some odd reason, and it makes no sense to me. Absolutely makes no, as in zero, zero. I'm trying to make a zero with my hands and it's not working. Um, but I just don't understand. Okay. Now, um, now to get into the meat of the matter. The entire reason why I wanted to do this live stream. Number one, because I'm bored. Number two, well, because I want to and I like interacting with you all. I was I was completely saddened by the fact that we lost a very prominent Christian artist whose concerts were always free, Carmen. Now, for those of you that don't know who Carmen is, you've probably heard songs by him and you don't even realize it. Um, if you've heard Revival, Revival, yeah, Revival in the Land, This Blood, A Witch's Invitation, Great God. Um, he even did one about President Trump. Well, when he was president. So, to give you a little information about Carmen, I did get to see him live one time. It was pretty cool. Uh, he he did have cancer and he beat it. And then he performed. He performed here. Uh, he performed here in the state of Missouri one time, at least that I know. So Carmen, you will be missed. Um, Now, as far as oh, now as far as I told you guys last week during last Saturday's live stream that I that I couldn't get Destiny War De- Dynasty Warriors 5. Destiny just didn't sound right. So Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires to read. And I thought, and I told you guys that I think it was my Xbox 360. Well, I was wrong. And let me go grab the disc. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but I'll be telling you guys about it. Okay. This is hard to see. But if I could get the light to face the right way. Okay. This this seems like a almost perfect deal. However, as you can tell, almost a perfect disc. However, when you actually look at this underneath light, there's a little crack in the data center, which means that this disc will not play. And I actually have more than one disc with this problem. I'm gonna go get another disc just to show you. Now this disc, on the other hand, is WWE 2K17. It's not in the best of shape, but if I can show this disc to you. Okay. Okay. There is a crack. I'm gonna see if I can get the camera. There is a crack. There's a crack right where my finger is. And I got another disc I want to show you. Thank you. Now, this disc is WWE 2000, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. And I don't know if it'll show on camera. Let me just see. Oh. The camera has reversed it. Has reversed the image. So, yeah. The cracks are hard to see on the camera, but I can see them very clearly on the disc. And let me tell you, when you get cracks in the discs, it's no bueno, it's no good. So, what I plan to do is sell all of my Xbox 360 games to vintage stock just to get money out of them. And then I will pocket the money just to buy more games. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, there's more than one crack. Well, okay. And I guess it's from me putting the discs on the shoot, on the peg too hard. Like, okay, let me put these up and I'll be back and I'll be right back. So that's why uh Dynasty Warriors wouldn't read. That's why WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 wouldn't read. And that's why WWE 2K17 wouldn't read. And I have a lot more games like that with cracks in the discs. They are not intentional. But actually my headache is starting to go away now. Um so I am really hoping that vintage stock will take the games. If they won't, I will just be forced to throw them away, I guess. I really want to see if I can get money out of them. But hey, who knows? Um, so found a dead possum in our backyard. Allow me to explain. I was getting our pet cat out of the house. And I I dumped out what we were using. I went outside, dumped out what we were using for uh he was using like soil because we didn't have a litter box, right? And as I'm going out, I see something on the ground. And at first, I thought it was like a giant rat. But then it was like, then as I as I was walking to dump out the well, I had already dumped out the dirt and everything. So along with cat turds and everything like that. So I turned back around to go in, and it's a possum. It's an opossum, and it's I had never seen a animal be froze to death. Which I'm gonna guess what happened was the possum got too cold, decided to take a nap, went into high went into hyperthermia and died. The weird part was its eyes weren't closed. They were still open. Unless possums sleep with their eyes open. I mean, I do know possums play dead to trick prey and everything, but, well, wait, what? To trick predators, not prey. Um, but, you know, I, it kind of shocked me. But then again, with how cold it has been in Missouri as of late, it shouldn't it shouldn't surprise me that an animal would be found froze to death. Um. Oh, by the way, everything wrestling. Congratulations on your TNA World Title um, um, purchase, I guess. So let's see. Is there anything else I want? By the way, hello everyone. I know you're watching me, and you haven't said a thing. Quit lurking and say something. Give me something to talk about. I beg of you. But um, did anybody else see what was trending on the internet? Let's talk about Nia Jax. Okay, so for those of you that didn't see it, I didn't see it until I just typed in I typed in to the YouTube search bar. All I typed in was Nia Jax, and then my hole was one of the search options, so I clicked on it. And so in a match on Monday Night Raw against Lana in a tables match, Nia Nia goes for a leg drop. Lana moves out of the way, and Nia goes to her feet, flips the table, and is walking, and she says, "My butt." And then a couple of minutes later, she says, "My hole." Well, hey, I've never, you know, I've never tore my my hole before, and so I imagine it's pretty uh pretty goddamn pretty goddamn painful. So a couple of things that actually came out of this is that she did get a sponsorship option for something called the Tushy 3.0. I guess it's like toilet paper. I have no idea. Um, but I found it really funny. So we have just passed the 30-minute mark. Well, yeah, we're at 30 minutes and 10 seconds, no, 13 seconds and counting. So I said I was going to go past 30 minutes, and that's exactly what I have done. Hooray for me. Now, there is another death I want to talk about. Okay, nobody's here. And that death is of wrestler Butch Reed, or as he was known in the World Wrestling Federation, the natural Butch Reed. He was blonde. He was blonde, and it didn't really fit him. I don't have that many memories of Butch Reed. The only memories I got are his WWF days, and even I have to say that him being in the WWF didn't suit him. I did like Doom, which was Butch and which was Reed and Simmons. Their manager was Teddy Long, otherwise known as Theodore Long. You know, holla ha, holla holla holla. And didn't they have woman? Uh, didn't they have woman as a manager too? So I'm really running out of material to talk about. So I guess that's going to be I guess this is going to be the end of this live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Oh, oh, oh. Um, I have figured out when I am going to take my sabbatical. Well, hiatus from YouTube. It's not going to be this week. It's going to be the following week. Who knows? I may not even take a take. Maybe I'm maybe I maybe I won't take a break after all because I love doing this. I love making videos for you guys. It's entertaining. It's entertaining for me, and it brings a smile to my face. So I I I don't want to take a break if I can help it. So, like I said, now where was I? Oh yeah, I'm Hardcore Christopher. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And as always, I'm Hardcore Christopher. Keep it hardcore, everyone.